I don't know what it is with me and not being able to do my hobby slash extracurricular things when I'm free, when I have free time. I'm talking about YouTube. Usually when I'm really busy and I have a job and I have like classes to go to, I pump out like 3 fucking videos a week. And as soon as I graduate and my job is kind of quiet and I'm basically doing nothing all day every day, I can't seem to like gather myself to sit in front of the camera for like 30 minutes and do a video. Today I'm playing around with winged liner. If any of you know or have watched my channel, my relationship with winged liner is a negative one. I didn't used to like it, I guess. It's just, it gives me fucking anxiety every time I do it. And recently I've been kind of getting into it. I've even gone out to the club wearing winged liner, which has like never happened before.
Wow.
So today I'm going to be doing a cool look for you with like red winged liner. And I'm gonna show you how I do every single thing, every single step of the journey. You're gonna learn how to do a cool smoky red winged liner look. So you may be wondering or thinking, you know, oh no, Jacob, I don't have red liner. Well, I don't have a red liner either, but if you've watched my rainbow brows video for like Pride Month, you will know that what I'm using is this little mixing potion thing from Kryolan. You can buy this in any kind of, like, it's not just a Kryolan thing is what I mean. And what this does is basically turns any powders and makeup into liquids. So what I'm going to do right now is take this red shade from my Morphe 35OM, and this is what it looks like right there. It's just a very generic red. And I'm going to use like a little metal tool to scrape some of this into like a mixing palette. I'm going to add 2 droplets of this and I'm just going to mix it up, and it's going to come out as liquid so that I'll be able to actually apply it on my eye. So I'm just grabbing the mixing potion and I'm just going to add 1 and 2 little droplets. I'm going to grab the brush I'll be doing my liner with and mix it up. I would really recommend that you buy this kind of a thing. It's called mixing medium or mixing potion, whatever. Just Google transform powder into cream makeup medium or something like that. And this only does cost about $6 or $7, and it gives you so much creativity. It lets you play with things. It lets you, you know, just try out powders in liquid forms. Am I going to wear red liner every single day of my life to justify spending about $25–30 on like a Kat Von D red liner? No. Would the Kat Von D liner be much smoother and probably easier to work with? Yeah. Does it really matter? Well, no, because this is totally for free. The mixing medium will last for years and years, and if you find that, you know, you found, I don't know, that you really like red liner now, just buy one then, you know. This lets you play around and kind of no string attached kind of a relationship with your makeup. So what I'm going to do now is draw my wing. Because my relationship with liquid liner is so poor, I don't have any trust in this whatsoever in my skill of drawing a winged liner. So I don't have anything on my face. I don't even have primer on because there's just no commitment between me and winged liner, okay? So I'm going to try and just draw the wing line just as it is. And here we go, we've got a beautiful red wing. As you can see, this worked beautifully. It was very easy to apply, and the only drawback for this is there are kind of 2. One is that it dries extremely quickly, so you do have to be quite, you know, certain with what you're doing. Do definitely have a few goes before you do this before a night out. And number two, I guess the biggest one, is that it is a little bit textury, a little bit bumpy. I don't want this to just be a red liner. Maybe it would look nice just as red, I don't know. But I want to just put some black liner in the inside corner and kind of blend it into this red line there. And once this is still kind of wet, I'm grabbing a Q-tip and I'm trying to like blend this black into the red. It's not going to do it so well, but next thing I'm going to do is just on the Q-tip, I'm just going to grab a dark eyeshadow shade. This is just like a really dark ashy gray, and I'm going to try and blend this around. On the same Q-tip, I'm just grabbing a black eyeshadow shade actually, and doing the same thing. It will just work a little bit better. And for good measure, I'm grabbing the red as well and going in back and forth. And that's pretty blended out. Okay, so this is the liner done. The only other thing I'll be doing is eyeshadow. I'm just going to put some, because I totally forgot, eye primer on the lid. The lid will not have any shadow on it. I might put some white. Definitely do this before you put the liner down. Just a moron and totally forgot. I'm just going to bring the concealer on the lower lash as well. Once all that's done, what I'm doing is I'm grabbing a smudger brush and I'm actually just going to dip into the same red shade that I've used for the liner. So I'm just going to apply it on the lower lash. I apologize for this sloping kind of camera angle. My tripod broke, and so I can't actually adjust the height anymore. I had to like super glue it together. So once I've laid that in there, I'm just grabbing a smaller tiny packing brush, and I'm still grabbing the same shade, and I'm just bringing that underneath the wing. So I want to blend that shadow underneath the wing so that it's smudged out, basically just near the tip of the wing, but not quite. So the whole look is about the wing looking sharp at the top and smoky and blended out at the bottom. Now I'm grabbing just a similar brush, it's just blends better. I'm grabbing a very faint amount of the red there, and I'm just going to smoke out the red downwards. I'm going to finish up the work on this after I've put my foundation and concealer down, but for now what I'm still going to do is just grab a darker shade of red. This is like a, I don't know what you call it, like maroon maybe, and this is Inglot 301. I'm grabbing it on the smudger brush here, and I'm just going to tuck that color on my lower lash and really just focus it in there, because I just want some dimension. So we've got darker red in the lower lash line, and the smoked out red is just a smidge lighter. And voila, there it is. That's pretty cool there. On another fluffy brush, I'm just grabbing some white. This is, well, as close to white as I have, and I'm just packing that on the lid and up to the brow bone, and also in the inner corner. Making sure I cover everything, but also making sure that I don't disturb the liner. Just for the sake of dimension, I'm grabbing, literally you can't see, it's basically the shade of my skin, and I'm just going to sculpt my socket with this. But it is really quite invisible. The only reason you can see it is because I just laid a lighter shade on top, but this is just to sculpt the eye so that it doesn't look so bleak and two-dimensional. Okay, so this is the eye about 90% completed. I'm going to copy this eye and put all of my face down, and we're gonna come back for some finishing touches, like any more blending, color in the waterline, mascara, lashes, highlighting, and all of that kind of good stuff. So I will see you. This is my face done. Obviously I don't have any lips on, but I did everything: bronzer, contour, blush, highlight, quite intense brows, because, well, I feel like they go with the look. So because I put concealer obviously on, you know, right there, and I tried to blend it out in a way that doesn't kind of take away any of the blend that I have going on there, I'm still going to just go over the same place with the same brush and with the same color, just to make sure that everything is as smoked out and as seamless as it can be. I finally figured out how to control the auto exposure, and there's just a single fucking button that I needed to click all of this time. So clearly I think this is smoked out a little bit lower than this is, and I like this better if I'm going to smoke out things low down, you know, unconventionally. I want it to be a statement rather than seemingly a mistake. Just as an absolute safety precaution and being a little bit pedantic, I'm just grabbing some white on this brush and just grazing over the edges. Let me just highlight while we're at it as well. I'm using Kat Von D Thunderstruck. I've recently discovered, well, yesterday discovered that this has been discontinued, and I've basically just been, you know, using this, and I've hit pan ages ago, and obviously I've just been using the perimeter of the product, and I'm like, well, it's just £16, I can just pop out to the shop and buy it at any time. No. They fucking stopped producing it. Like, who does that? Seriously. So I'm just doing brow bone. I'm also going to pack this into the inner corner. And before I forget, black liner in the waterline. Now I'm going to put mascara and lashes. This is Too Faced Better Than Sex, and the lashes are... I've been in love with this company. I literally paid, it was a deal, but they seem to have some deals on quite often. This is a local kind of English company called Ironic Lashes, and I bought 3 separate pairs, like not the same ones, but 3 pairs of like distinct lashes for £15, and they are like normal good quality. They're not eBay lashes, they're not you know, poor quality, they are normal lashes that you pay like £20 for in the shop. I bought 3 pairs for 15. They are so fucking stunning. I never know what to do for lips, but I'm thinking just red, because everything else in this look is kind of like driven by red. These lashes are so good, so fantastic for, I think, Instagram or pictures. I couldn't wear them out because my eyes water too much. And the biggest drawback of those is that you can't drive in them, because your field of fucking vision is limited by at least 50%. Really? I don't think I like this at all. I decided to go over my little cupid's bow and delete it entirely. I'm going to try and put this e.l.f. highlighter over my lips, see if that saves them or does anything to them. Otherwise, I reserve full freedom to just delete this lip and put anything else on my face that I think complements this look a little bit better. Everybody always tells me to wear a red lip, and even though I think I look like a hooker, here it is. I'm wearing red lip, but I hope you enjoyed this kind of a tutorial. Winged liner is definitely come back for me, and I'm kind of looking forward to just playing around with it and stuff like that. I hope you were able to kind of understand what I was going for, and you got inspired to do something yourself with winged liner. I know it's like an issue for a lot of people. A lot of people are scarred by winged liners, but I hope this kind of helped you maybe come to terms with yourself and winged liner, and perhaps, you know, start a relationship, like build it one look by one, and so that you're eventually happy with where you guys are together. And just before I let you go, I'm going to be putting fake freckles to this look on my face, but I'm not going to include that in this video. I'm going to put that on my Instagram TV if you'd like to see me put fake freckles on my face. I have never done that before, so if you'd like to see just how I do, how this look looks with fake freckles and how I put them on my face, just go right over to my IGTV channel. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling, I'm gonna let you go. I hope this was useful, enjoyable, or informative in any way. Subscription to this channel is optional, but if you decide to subscribe, I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye!